Hey, it's me, Andy from potatoesandpearls.com, and in this video, I am going to be making my first large fancy cheese plate. I have always wanted to make a big cheese plate, but I never had the opportunity. When you are by yourself in the house, you probably shouldn't be eating large amounts of cheese. And so I had my quarantine crew over recently and I got the opportunity to make a large cheese plate. What's special about this one to me is I was able to get about 95% of the ingredients from Aldi, which is a grocery store that we have a lot of here on the East Coast. I'm not sure about the West Coast, and I know that they have a lot of them in Europe. I think it's like from Europe. So I'm going to be posting the prices of each item on the screen just because this came out at a pretty low price. So let's get into it right after this. So most of the time when I see fancy cheese plates on Pinterest, they have big fancy wooden boards. I did not have one that would hold all of the things that I wanted to put on this cheese plate, so I had a plastic serving tray that I just I cleaned the serving tray and then I covered it with aluminum foil. I put my crackers down first. Let me know in the comments if you're like a cheese plate person. What order do you put your things down? Like, do you put the meats down first? Do you put the cheese down first? Do you put your sauces down first? I just started with the crackers because they were, to me, the easiest to manipulate. Like, I could move them however I wanted or add more crackers or whatever. Then I got into my cheeses. I'm gonna show you all the cheeses that I used on the screen. I try to follow a lot of research on the internet and on Pinterest with the soft cheeses and the hard cheese and the medium soft cheese to try to get a well-balanced cheese plate. So I placed my cheese and my crackers, and the two fruits that I decided to place on my cheese board were grapes, which I've already washed, and pears. I am going to slice the pears very, very thin, like little thin, almost paper thin slices. People seem to like that when they were eating from the cheese board. It just made it a more comfortable bite when you put it with like the cheese and put it on a cracker. Instead of biting into a big hunk of pear, you just kind of got like a little bit of a pear taste. So when I make another cheese board, I'll definitely be doing that again. The nuts that I decided to add to my cheese board slash cheese plate are cashews. These were honey roasted cashews from Aldi. They're literally my favorite. I put these honey roasted cashews on salads. I just eat them plain. They are so tasty, and I will probably always put them on every cheese board as long as Aldi is selling them. You can also see that I'm adding in some baby carrots. I guess I didn't have to put in vegetables. I did see a lot of cheese boards that had vegetables incorporated. I just kind of added them for like an extra little fanciness. And the mustard I'm using is not from Aldi. It's actually from Trader Joe's, but it's literally one of my favorite mustards. It's so good on sandwiches. It went so good with this cheese plate. Delicious. And the honey I'm using, I use a combination of just regular plain honey from the store, but I'm mixing it with my Saratoga honey that I order online. I put their Instagram handle down at the bottom of the screen. I love the pump for their honey because it just makes it so easy to come out, and it's so delicious. That one was peach, I think. It's so good. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some turkey pepperoni. The friends that were over at my house aren't real big beef eaters, so turkey pepperoni just fit really well for this cheese plate, so I knew that everything would get eaten. And the last thing I am going to add is some deli turkey. What I did was I rolled it up, split it in half, and just tucked it in different spots. I realized that I kind of put a lot on this board, and maybe it's not a lot, maybe it's just that I need a bigger cheese board, but I was able to fit in the turkey in different spots, and that definitely got eaten up as well. And there we have it, my first full cheese board cheese plate I've ever made in life that wasn't just a bunch of cheese on a plate for me to eat by myself in my room. And mostly everything was from Aldi. It came out pretty cheap. I'm gonna list the prices again down in the description section, and I'll probably add everything up and post it down there in the description as well, just because this was really cheap for like a party sized snack meal. Everyone really loved it. I will be making more in the future. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you like food, if you like travel, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps my channel out. It really helps me, and I would super appreciate it. Once again, I hope you guys really like this video. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. It lets me know what I shouldn't be posting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.